Let me see. How does the mic sound? That's always the problem that I'm always getting from my situation. Let me see. Let me see how it sounds. It sounds a little bassy. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it doesn't sound that bad. Let me see if I can actually lower it just a bit, because I know that the mic has always been a big problem for a lot of stream sessions. Hi. So I don't even know. Should I open my Twitch just because? Maybe I'll get I'll just check my channel just in case. Let me see how are things going on along here. I mean, pretty good. Kind of like fix it. There you go. Alright, so honestly I'm studying right now, but I felt like I need some company because honestly studying by yourself sucks ass. I mean I'm already by myself 24/7, so I'm just gonna keep on studying and see what comes to mind and just let's see what happens. Right now I'm studying. I'm actually studying logic right now. So it's my philosophy class. I've actually been struggling for it, and I actually gotten self-conscious just because I failed my first quiz, so it's kind of like, oh shit, can't believe I did that. So I'm just trying to see if I can get better at this because thank you. Was that me? I think that was me. Thank you, me. Thank you for contributing. You're a good guy, me. Alright. Well, anyways, yeah, like I've said, I'm just kind of I'm trying to get better at this. I don't know. I just feel like I suck. I suck at whatever this is. If it's a stream, podcast, talk show. I don't even know what it is. Going with it. Okay, so we're gonna make this a marathon actually. So right now, let me lower the music. It's actually pretty loud. You know what? It's fine. I won't let it bother me. Actually doing propositional logic. So let's see. Olivia's either upstairs or downstairs. Olivia isn't downstairs. Olivia is upstairs. So yeah, this whole thing has been challenging for me. I've always struggled with logic. As petty as that sounds, as dumb as that sounds, right? How can you suck at logic? How can you suck at X, Y, and Z? Well, I wish, to some it's actually pretty, it comes naturally. For others, not so much. Are opposed to freedom. Support gun control. So the challenging one, it says people who are opposed to freedom support gun control. I'm just gonna assume that's what it says, right? What it says is true. Let me see if I actually can bring this up towards where I'm at right now. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna save a copy. I'm gonna put it on towards my. It's up in the cloud, so actually I can actually raise it up here. Let me see if I can bring it up. Power of technology. You gotta love it, man. Here it is. Awesome. So the segment is. Alright, let me see. Let's see. Wait, is this actually. Okay. I'm going somewhere with this. People who are opposed to freedom support gun control. According to this, right? According to this. What am I doing with my life? I'm literally streaming me studying. Nobody wants to see anybody study. Nobody wants to see the pumping of the games of the mental mind. Everybody just wants the results. Liberals support gun control. All right, and it's underlined. So let's see if I can underline this bitch. All right, that's premise 2. Let me actually see if I'm actually. All right, that's premise 2. This camera's kind of actually bothering me. It's like cheap. Sponsored by coffee, Starbucks. It's fucking eating away the planet, but you know we're drinking it anyways because the consumer culture tells us to drink it. Make your own damn coffee. But they make it's $2.50, man. Who the fuck pays $2.50 for a fucking coffee? Oh, that's right, me. Choose your money wisely. Choose your allegiances, right? I don't even know what I'm doing in my life anymore. Does anybody even know what the fuck they're doing in life anymore? Like, do they just pop that question? Do you guys even ask yourselves, what am I doing on this fucking planet, on this floating rock in the abyss of the darkness and just spinning around uncontrollably? Nobody? Yeah, but there's some of you out there. You know? I get that question. Sometimes around 2 a.m. taking a shower. Just like looking at the clouds, you know? Anyways, back to the homework. Liberals support gun control. Yay. Alright. Hoo-ha. Liberals are opposed to freedom. What's this? Supposedly. That's the conclusion, right? Liberals are opposed to freedom. Damn liberals. Yeah, what's your Starbucks cups? Alright. So, according to this, people, let me like actually make a fucking line and layout. Can I draw? Reference, layout, home. There should be like a drawing pen around here. Let me see if I can find it. I feel like a fucking boomer. Designer, view, reference, insert. Let's see. It should be an insert. Emojis. You can fucking put emojis now. Editing, no. Fuck my life. Hold on. I found it. No, that's highlighter. Damn. Then what is it? Is it this? No, that's the font. I don't even know anymore. It should be around here. Designer, editor. You know, that's the interesting thing about Word. That there's so much shit in it that you don't even know where to fucking go. Like, look at all this. Editing, layout, references, review, view, Grammarly. That's something new because, you know, can't like use the fucking pen highlighter. Okay. According to this, imagine there's a line in between 2 and 3. People who are opposed to freedom support gun control. Right? Let's see. I got a message actually on Instagram from bots. I like these bots because, you know, they genuinely, you know it's fucking. Oh look, it says. Is that the same fucking guy? No. See, the guy says, do you know how to turn your interests, passions, and knowledge into a high-paying online business? Step 1, become an interesting person or of value, acquire skills. Step 2, start a freelancing, coaching, or information business. Step 3, learn marketing, sales, and other business strategies. Step 4, grow your brand and sell through social media. Speed up the process by following the Dan Co., the founder of Modern Mastery, helps you master your mind body. This is all a fucking spam, dude. And it's like a bot from Instagram that just recently said that, you know, well, it's better than those sex bots, that's for sure. Those things are everywhere. They plague social media, man. You know, they're like the STIs of, you know, of like your social account, you know. That's the fucking problem. STIs of these sex bots. I'm just saying, guys. All right. So Right now, this is the problem that I have when it comes to studying, is that I don't fucking study, my guy. I just like get on my phone sometimes, and I'm just like, is this even going on? Okay, it is. All right. We're gonna keep on going. All right. We're gonna go back to the premise, right? People who are opposed to freedom support gun control. I just assume that's fucking true. I'm not saying it is. It's just like, that's what the homework is saying. Liberals support gun control. Okay. Liberals are opposed to freedom. So, what I'm getting from this is, if P, right, people who are opposed to freedom support gun control, right? Liberals support gun control. If P, then Q, right? People who are opposed to freedom support gun control. Okay, cool. You want to be here? It's gonna be from rated R to PG-13. Alright, you can sit over there. You can at least close the door. I guess I'm babysitter now. Well, this is my life. Alright, you can be over there, but be quiet, cause I'm doing my show. I'm working right now. Okay? This is hard work. I'm sweating. Huh? Sure. Not better. Okay. Back to my segment. Liberals support gun control. That's Q. Liberals are opposed to freedom. No. Hold up. If P, then Q, right? If P, then Q, right? People who are opposed to freedom, but that's the whole fucking premise, no? People who are opposed to freedom support gun control. Okay. If P, liberals support gun control. Q. Liberals are opposed to freedom. Then it goes back to P. No, it doesn't make sense. You know what? The guy's gonna tell me.
Or Olivia is upstairs, right? 1 and 2 are the premises, 3 is the conclusion. Now, it was easy to figure out that argument was valid. It's pretty easy to see that, yeah, if those first 2 premises are true, the conclusion has to be true.
Right.
Just using that test, right? We imagine the first 2 are true. Does the conclusion have to be true? Yeah, okay, we can see that. But what about the next one? So some people struggle with this. People who are opposed to freedom support gun control.
Right.
Liberals support gun control.
That's P. That's
Therefore,
Q.
liberals are opposed to freedom.
Then it goes back to P.
Well, it's not valid. It's invalid. It's possible for 1 and 2 to be true.
Right. It's possible that people who are opposed to freedom support gun control. Okay, that's true. That could be true. Liberals support gun control. Okay, that's true, right? Liberals are opposed to freedom.
While 3 is false. Because it might be that you're opposed to freedom and you support gun control. It might be that you support gun control, but you're not opposed to freedom. So it's invalid. But...
Okay. Invalid. Because I'm stupid. Liberals are opposed to freedom. Well, not necessarily, because some liberals can be for freedom. Ish. Some can be supporting gun control, some cannot be. So let's see if that works. Monday. Déjame checar. I love my life. No me han mandado nada. If you you haven't received an email, then please check. If you still don't see it, then please text your name, date of birth, and email here. Let me double check. Alright. Well, I'll be back. I gotta solve some issues right now. I'll be back. Wait for me, please. True. Alright. I'm back. Unfortunately. Oh look, it's blue, and then it goes back towards the color. It's a long fucking day today, man. I just... It is what it is, right? Okay. You know, that still doesn't click, but...
It can be challenging just using that test to figure out whether an argument like that is valid or invalid. So here's our test. Imagine all the premises are true, then you ask, must the conclusion be true? If you say yes, it's valid. If you say no, it's invalid.
Okay, so imagine all the premises are true, then ask, must the conclusions be true? Yes. So let me write that down. If premises, I mean, it makes sense, right? Premises are true, then the conclusion must. My mom, she was all like, let's go get KFC, and I'm like, dude, I just took you to go get the COVID test, and I'm like, I wish, I mean, I can, but like, it's like, I hate being the one that has to be the chauffeur, but if I don't do it, nobody else will, so, in my mind, no wonder my mind's all like, the way it is. Alright, so I don't exactly get it, but
this
okay.
argument, again, this is going to be challenging. The drama argument.
Oh shit.
Alice is going to the party only if both Bob and Claire aren't going to the party. And Claire is going to the party if David isn't going to the party. But neither David nor Emily is going to the party. So, Alice isn't going to the party.
Okay. Alice is going to the party only if Bob and Claire aren't going to the party. So Alice hates bitch-ass Bob and Claire, right? Because, you know, they had beef, and Alice was going out with Claire, but Claire decided to go with Bob, and now Alice is just jealous of Claire and Bob. Yeah, and like Alice wants to go back to Claire, but doesn't know how to present her feelings on towards her, so she just remains isolated in her thoughts, and she's trying to pay for therapy, but she doesn't have any help anyway. Alice is gonna go to the party only if Bob and Claire aren't going to the party, and Claire is going to the party if Dave isn't going to the party, but neither Dave nor Emily is going to the party, so Alice isn't going to the party. Yeah, because Claire is still going. No, because Bob is still going. Wait. Well, hold the fuck on. Okay. Alice is being a bitch right now, and won't go unless Bob and Claire don't go. Right? Bob and Claire. Alice is going to the party only if Bob and Claire aren't going to the party. All right. So, okay, I get that. Claire is going to the party. All right. Claire was fucking David, and Claire isn't going to the party if David isn't going to the party. So Claire, don't be like me. Boo. This is studio. You know what? Can you please go to your room? Yeah, go get your gummies. This is R-rated content, so thank you. Claire is going to the party. Oh my god. What kind of a person? Deep breaths. I don't even know anymore. You know what? My head hurts. That's what it is. My head officially hurts right now. Alright. Claire is going to the party if David isn't going to the party. Alright. So this happens if this happens, right? Claire is going to the party if David isn't going to. Claire is not going. Hold on. Claire isn't going if David isn't going. Because Claire wants to actually get another boyfriend and, screw Bob. David isn't going to. Is going to the party if isn't. Okay, because they had beef, right? Isn't going to the party. So that's the thing right now, right? David isn't going to the party, right? No, she is going. And she's like, no, fuck you. I'm actually going. David isn't going to the party. But neither David nor Emily is going to the party. David isn't going to the party. So yeah, Claire is going then. Yeah, okay. Okay, David isn't going. That's a given. David isn't going, nor Emily. Emily is not going. That's just useless information. So Alice isn't going to the party. So because David's not going, then that means Claire is going. And since Claire is going, then Alice isn't going. Okay. I get that. I wrote it down, I did a little story mumbo jumbo. Gotcha. You know what? I'm actually gonna write that one down because that was exasperating. Yeah, that was tiring. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what? I get a little creative right here. You know what? I'm gonna put a little like little. There you go. No. Arrow. Son of a bitch. Symbol. More symbols. Where the fuck is the arrow? There you go. Insert. Alice. Bob. But simultaneously, that's... Oh my god. So just because Claire is going doesn't necessarily mean that Alice isn't going. We're gonna investigate this further. Right, so let's put Claire, let's put a big ass X, right? So Claire, once again, we're gonna put a big ass X, right? And then we're gonna put some symbols, more symbols. I'm gonna put, I like this one just because it kind of looks like an arrow and it's like indicating somewhere. So David isn't going Monday. Okay. David isn't going to the party, alright? That's right. So David isn't going. Right, that's the big X. Nor Emily isn't going. Alright, so according to this logic, Emily isn't going. Right? That's David isn't going. And because David isn't going, then Claire isn't going. And if Claire isn't going, but maybe Bob is, then Alice will be going? Only if both Bob and Claire aren't going. So just because Claire isn't going, then that does not necessarily mean that she won't go, because Bob might go and she's horny for Bob. Well, she was horny for anyways, whatever. Let's see if I'm right.
Is that valid? Do you have any idea? Well, there are like 4 premises. You have to try to imagine that all of those things are true. You have to hold all of that in your mind and then ask, does the conclusion have to be true? Really hard, right? It's really hard to do that. So it would be nice if we didn't have to rely on this intuitive validity test. If there was some other way.
Are you fucking kidding me? There was a different way to do this?
Here's another argument.
Wait, I wasn't supposed to solve it?
Only
Foreign affair arguments. North Korea will attack only if either the U.S. nor the UK reduces its sanctions. If Russia doesn't stay out of other countries' elections, then the UK reduces its sanctions. But neither Russia nor Iran stays out of other people's country elections, or North Korea won't attack. If neither the U.S. nor the UK reduces its sanctions. If Russia doesn't stay out of... If Russia doesn't stay out of country... Doesn't stay out of other...
If neither the US nor the UK reduces its sanctions. If Russia doesn't stay out of other countries' elections, then the UK reduces its sanctions. But neither Russia nor Iran stays out of other countries' elections. So, North Korea won't attack. Again, any idea whether that's valid or not? Are you able to hold all those premises in your mind and imagine that they're all true, and then ask, Is it true that North Korea won't attack? Really hard. But here's what I want to show you. The drama argument and that foreign affairs argument actually have the exact same logical form. Now, you don't have to know what these symbols mean yet. They're just there to show you that those two arguments, the drama argument and the foreign affairs argument, have the same logical form. But notice, if you were only relying on the intuitive validity test to figure out whether arguments were valid or not, you might not have really known that. It just tells you, imagine the premises are true, and then ask, does the conclusion have to be true? Well,
Right.
the premises were different in the drama argument and the foreign affairs argument, right? The drama argument is about people going to parties. The foreign affairs argument is about people going to war and staying out of other countries' businesses and so on. So those are different premises. So the intuitive validity test would say to you, okay, treat those arguments differently.
Right.
Imagine the premises are true, ask, does the conclusion have to be true? And so when you're confronted with both of those arguments, the intuitive validity test tells you to treat them differently. But that really doesn't make sense because they have the exact same logical form. And remember, validity is all about form. So really, if we're just focusing on validity, these are the same argument. And that's where the intuitive validity test fails us. So what's the point of this? Couple of things. I want to point out some flaws, some problems with the informal or intuitive validity test.
Right.
One is the complexity problem, right? So the usefulness of this test is reduced as the argument complexity increases. And so what do I mean? Again, Olivia upstairs or downstairs, not upstairs, so she's downstairs. Pretty simple argument.
Right.
North Korea will stay out of the blah, 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 blah. Really complex argument.
Right.
Using this informal validity test, great for simple arguments. The more complex the argument is, the less useful the intuitive informal validity test is.
Right.
So one thing is, it's not a very helpful test when arguments are complex. Then there's the redundancy problem. And so let me explain what I mean by that. Basically, it's the point about the drama argument and the foreign affairs argument that I made a second ago. So here's this analogy I want to give you with games.
Monday.
I have two versions of this game,
That come over there.
221B Baker Street. The game is exactly the same. One of them is like this expanded version where